The red centre. Endless sun. Weathered ranges. Crackling of a campfire. Big skies.
Well, I'm soaked to the bone.
Hi, I'm Mick. Come and join me as I scout out the red centre bikepacking route in Central Australia. Starting in the outback town of Alice Springs, the 1,000 kilometre route took me 14 days to ride. I left Tassie just after the winter solstice, hoping that Alice would bring typical warm and sunny days. But as the start of the ride crept closer, the weather forecast looked dubious.
Heading out to Simpson's Gap, it's day one. There's been a significant weather trough crossing 3,000 kilometres through Australia. It means things have got a good soaking, which is quite unusual for this time of year. Left Stanley Chasm, heading towards Hugh Gorge. Spoke to someone last night who said the road was pretty washed out there, the four-wheel drive track, so see what that's like. This front that was continuing to pass through Central Australia, dumped a little bit more rain again last night. But, although it's pretty cold and windy, it's still pretty stunning landscape.
It's pretty slippery. I just cleaned a heap of mud off.
Yeah, at least it's clearing up a bit, maybe. All right, day 4. As you can see, surprise, surprise, it's still raining. The track's kind of all right. Oops, got a focus bit here. Kind of quite grateful for the 3-inch tyres, because in the wet stuff, muddy stuff. It's pretty bad. Heading to Rainbow Valley today. I'll do a detour to Stewartswell Roadhouse, get some lunch, top up my water. It's a bit ironic given all this. Camped at Rainbow Valley or Woori, got under a shelter and set the tent up, so it was good to be out of the rain for the night. You can see pretty much flat here. I'm pretty much in second gear, just trying to pedal through this stuff. When you look at it, it doesn't look too bad, but yeah, it's pretty dead and slow. It's in for a pretty slow and tiring ride. I'm starting to feel a little fatigued now, and I haven't done that much today. Well, I'm soaked to the bone. I've got plenty of dry stuff in the bag, but I just don't want to put it on now. I'm about 5k from a place called Oak Valley Station. I did read online before I came that they had camping, so I'm going to call in there to see if there's a dry spot to pitch my tent and just call it a day. That's really sad. I'm going to have to find somewhere to camp. Hopefully there's some firewood. Not long after I passed the Oak Valley campsite, the rain stopped, and I found just a track along the fence line. It's got a bit of flat ground. Hot chocolate and biscuits. How good is that? Pretty happy. Well, people, that's blue sky. How good is that? Day 6, first time I've seen the blue sky. Well, a lot of people said that that the road from Maryvale down to Chambers Pillar would be one of the worst. That gets pretty cut up. But fingers crossed and early, and I hope I'm not jumping to the gun. It's actually the best road I've been on in the 6 days. Well, what a difference a day makes. The track is just with this sun and the wind, it's becoming pretty beautiful now. I love the sound that the tyres make as they go over that dried up, dark chocolate brown mud. Well, my shirt's pretty crusty. It's got that cardboard feel to it now. That crusty feel.
A pedal into Alice and the Western Loop will be done. Time to get clean, fed and rested before heading out to the Eastern Max.
back on the road for the east side. I'm just heading north on some mountain bike trails. The best bit is, it's blue sky, the sun's out, the forecast is for it to be beautiful Central Australian sun for the next week. Well, it was a cold night last night. Bit of ice around this morning. It's another cracking day. The East Mac Ranges just came into view and makes for a pretty spectacular sight. I'm heading to Hale River Station. It's supposed to be a slight downhill ride, but I've got a pretty stonking headwinds. Well, I guess that's the joy of setting a new route. All looks good on a map, and then you get here and there's a gate and the track looks like it hasn't been driven on for a long time. Probably get through, but it's just not worth the time or water and resources to go and explore it out here. So it's about half hour here, I'll head half hour back and then just take the other road out to Ruby Gap. That's Ruby Gap. Incredibly stunning, sensational campsite. Got this big bull. He kind of, oh, there you go, he's going. He's going now. Well, Matrafina Gorge. Haven't been around a lot of people camping over the last couple of weeks, so kind of keen to do it for another couple of nights. So I just thought I'd push the bike a couple of 100 metres up the river and I'll camp here tonight.
Today will be a shorter day. The plan is to ride to Ross River Resort for lunch. Head on to the Bins track, passing the Darla Gorge to check out the petroglyphs. Then find somewhere to camp along the track.
Last night I pulled off of the Bins track just to a clearing in the bush and just set up a camp. There's definitely a lot of goat head thorns around, so you definitely need tyre sealant for this ride. Today, to finish the ride back into Alice, I'll head to Jesse and Emily Gap, ride the bike trail between the two, and then finish into Alice Springs. If you really like this content, really appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, or comment. Until the next ride,